In the quiet village of Okuta, nestled between whispering forests and a river that glistened like molten silver under the moon, there lived a young woman named Nnena. She was unlike anyone else in the village. Her hair flowed down past her knees, thick, black, and shining like polished obsidian. When she walked, it swayed behind her like a dark river, catching the sunlight and leaving people breathless. Every woman in Okuta envied her. They whispered behind her back, wondering what herbs she used or what secret oils she rubbed into her scalp. Some said her hair had grown that long because she never cut it since birth. Others claimed she had made a secret pact with the river spirits. But the truth was far more terrifying. Nnena lived alone in a small hut near the edge of the whispering forest, a place few dared to go after dark. Strange lights often flickered between the trees, and voices, soft and melodic, were said to call out names in the wind. Every evening, Nnena would take her clay pot and walk into the forest alone. When asked why she ventured into that cursed place, she would smile faintly and say, "The river gives me what I need." No one dared to follow her, though children sometimes hid behind trees to watch. They swore they saw her kneel by the water, whispering into it as if speaking to someone unseen. Then the water would ripple, even when the night was still. Once a year, Okuda celebrated the Festival of Beauty, where maidens showcased their hair, jewelry, and fine attire. That year, Nnena was chosen as the Queen of Beauty, her long hair braided into 7 shimmering strands, each tied with cowrie shells and crimson beads. As she walked through the crowd, men couldn't look away, and women turned their faces in envy. But old Mama Osioma, the village herbalist, frowned deeply. She watched Nana's hair sway and noticed something strange. Tiny movements like the threads of her hair were alive. That night, while others danced, Mama Otsioma waited near Nena's hut. She saw Nnena sneak into the forest with her clay pot again, barefoot and humming a haunting tune that echoed through the dark trees. Curiosity overcame fear. Mama Otsioma followed her quietly, her old feet moving lightly on the forest floor. She hid behind a large tree near the river and watched. Nnena knelt by the riverbank, whispering softly. The wind suddenly rose, and the river began to glow with a faint green light. Slowly, something emerged from the water, a shadowy figure with hair made of mist and eyes like white fire. The spirit spoke in a voice that seemed to echo from everywhere at once. "You have kept your promise, Nnena. The hair you wear is our bond. But remember, the price is near." Mama Ozioma gasped, but she covered her mouth. Nnena bowed her head and answered, trembling slightly, "I have not forgotten, Mother of the Waters. I will give what is due when the moon turns red." The spirit's long, misty hand touched Nana's hair, and the strands shimmered brighter. Then the figure sank back into the river, vanishing into silence. Mama Osioma hurried home, her heart racing. Weeks passed, and the night of the red moon arrived, a rare night when the moon glowed crimson and the river shimmered like blood. Nnena locked herself in her hut, ignoring the pounding of villagers who wanted her to join the celebration. But at midnight, loud screams echoed from her hut. People ran toward the sound, carrying torches. The door burst open, and a powerful gust of wind blew their flames out. When the torches were relit, Nnena stood in the doorway. Her eyes glowed faintly white, and her hair moved as if it had a life of its own. Long strands coiled around her arms, her legs writhing like serpents. The villagers froze. "Greater than, leave me," she cried. "The river has come for what it owns." Her hair lashed violently, dragging her toward the forest. The people watched in horror as her hair pulled her away, her screams fading into the night. The next morning, the villagers found her clay pot shattered by the riverbank. Beside it lay a single strand of long black hair, still glistening, still warm. Mama Ozioma gathered the strand and whispered, "The spirits gave her beauty, but took her soul." From that day onward, no one dared to boast about beauty in Okuta. The women cut their hair short, believing it would keep the river spirits away. And sometimes, on nights when the moon turns red and the wind carries a soft, melodic whisper, people say they see her walking by the river, her long hair floating behind her like mist. If you listen closely, you might hear her voice singing that same haunting tune. The river gives, but it always takes. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and turn on notifications. so you can be notified when our next story drops. Bye for now.